Hello, welcome inside the CrossFit Games Update Studio. Tommy Marquez here. We're talking the Masters this week, and some Masters journeys carry him from all over the planet, and one in particular brings him from Alaska to hopefully the Games in Madison. Christian Biagi finished first in the Open and the Masters Online Qualifier in the men's 50 to 54 division, and he joins me now via Skype to chat a little bit. Christian, thanks so much for joining me.
Hi, Tommy. How's it going?
So you live in Alaska and you work as a ship's pilot. So can you give me a little bit of details about how that affects your training and what kind of schedule that entails for you work-wise?
Well, it doesn't help my training, not too much. That's kind of, for example, so for training a couple days ago, I got off watch at like say 6 in the morning and off the cruise ship Golden Princess and went to an empty gym in Juneau. Did a workout, and that was nice. The next day, bike ride in Skagway. Day after that was trying to find an empty treadmill and a spot on the floor in the gym there. Just working with 50-pound dumbbells and just whatever I can. I had to worry about hitting the weight up on the ceiling, doing the snatches and stuff like that. It's just kind of a day or two a week. If I'm lucky, I get into a CrossFit gym. The rest of the time, it's just trying to find something to stay in shape for the games. And as far as the job goes, I'll get on a ship, maybe get on a float plane, then get on a small pilot boat and get on a vessel out in the kind of the middle of nowhere generally. Hop on there at 3, 4 in the morning and take the ship into Juneau, catch a can, or any of the main ports and go around for 3 or 4 days and then usually switch to a different ship. Mostly it's cruise ships. We have cargo, log, and ore ships as well. And anyhow.
Sounds like an awesome, crazy schedule. But this is your first year in the 50 to 54 division, and you managed to finish first in the Open and first in the Masters Online Qualifier, like I mentioned before. How did those results kind of compare to what maybe you had set out for the season or what your goals were coming in?
Well, I was hoping, I figured I had maybe a 60% chance of being in the top 20. And my goal was maybe 9th to 12th. So when on the second week of the Open, I think I was second place. And I thought, well, geez, this is a fluke. Awesome. And then the next week I was still second place and I think first. And it was completely unexpected to do this well. I generally don't have a good idea where I'm at fitness-wise, but it still hasn't even really settled in. I'm kind of when I get on the plane, I'll believe it's happening. So way better than expected. And I got to admit, during the Open, I redid the last week because I would have got second, and I just wanted that. I'm competitive. I wanted that option to say that, hey, I won the Open. And then I just went and done everything on the Masters qualifier and got that as well. So no, I don't think anybody expected this, especially me.
Now looking forward to the games. Hopefully you're able to go. I know you have some stuff with work. But what does it mean to you, in the very least, to qualify for the CrossFit Games, be a Games athlete, and represent Alaska?
Well, it's a really big deal, and I think it's interesting because I have some coworkers, and one of them said, "So you're going to go to this strongman competition?" And really, I think the only people that understand what a big deal this is the ones that have spent the time in a CrossFit gym and worked for years and years to perfect. For a few years ago, I had a competition up in Anchorage, and we had a handstand walk, and I'd never been able to do one, and I think I fell down. I made one 12-foot handstand, fell down, hurt my elbow for about a year. But so there's been a crazy amount of work has gone into this, just an immense amount of work. So for me, it's kind of all symbolized by getting to the games and getting one of those shirts that's got my name on it. And maybe if I'm lucky, get a leader shirt while I'm there and see how I place. I have no idea how that's going to go with my training, but it's part of who I am, and it's a really big deal.
Well, I certainly hope you're able to get that leader's jersey as well. I really appreciate you taking the time. We'll certainly catch up with you in the future, and hopefully get to see you in Madison. Christian, thanks.
All right, thank you, Tommy.
We'll have more lead-up coverage leading up to the games for you guys. You can catch all of that at games.crossfit.com. And it's not too late to start planning your trip to go to the games in August in Madison. Tickets are still available, hotels are still available, and for all hotel information, be sure to go to crossfithotels.com. You can also get information on camping there as well. And hopefully, we'll see you guys in Madison.